Everybody is looking for the next big travel destination, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're about to take you on a wild ride around the globe. We're talking bucket list destinations, jaw-dropping scenery, incredible food, the works. If you're ready to start planning your next big adventure for 2025, you absolutely do not want to miss this. Let's go. This is gonna blow your mind. We're teleporting to Tokyo, Japan, a city that's basically ripped straight from the future, but with a 3,000-year-old heart. Imagine walking down a street lined with neon skyscrapers, then bam! You turn a corner and find yourself in a serene ancient temple. Make sure to check out the iconic Shibuya crossing, the busiest intersection on Earth. And for all my anime fans out there, no trip to Tokyo is complete without hitting up Akihabara, the electric town, for all the latest gadgets and merch. From melt-in-your-mouth sushi to steaming bowls of ramen, your taste buds are going to be on a wild ride. Trust me, you'll leave wanting more. Next, we're off to the City of Love, Paris. This city is pure magic, with its iconic landmarks, charming cafes, and an atmosphere that just oozes romance. Of course, no trip to Paris is complete without a selfie in front of the Eiffel Tower. You'll stumble upon hidden courtyards, charming bookstores, and bakeries wafting the irresistible scent of freshly baked bread. From flaky croissants to delicate macarons, Paris is a pastry lover's paradise. And don't even get me started on the cheese. Make sure to visit a local fromagerie and sample some of the hundreds of varieties of French cheese. It's a city that makes you want to slow down, savor every moment, and maybe even fall in love. Get ready to experience the energy of a lifetime because we're heading to the city that never sleeps, New York City. From the bright lights of Times Square to the iconic skyline, NYC is a whirlwind of sights, sounds, and experiences that'll leave you wanting more. First things first, you gotta take a bite out of the Big Apple. We're talking pizza, bagels, cheesecake, all the classics. And don't forget to grab a hot dog from a street vendor for that real New York experience. Catch a Broadway show in Times Square, wander through the galleries of MoMA, or take a stroll through Central Park. And hey, if you're feeling adventurous, hop on the Staten Island ferry for some epic views of the Statue of Liberty. It's a city that truly never sleeps, and trust me, you won't want to either. Chapter 4, Cape Town, South Africa, where mountains meet the sea. Get ready for some serious adventure because we're heading to one of the most naturally beautiful places on Earth. Cape Town, South Africa. Imagine towering mountains plunging straight into the ocean, pristine beaches, and a vibrant culture that will steal your heart. First up, you gotta take a cable car ride up Table Mountain for some mind-blowing views of the city and coastline. And for all you adrenaline junkies, how about a cage dive with great white sharks? Yeah, you heard me right. From Camps Bay to Clifton, you'll find the perfect spot to relax, catch some rays, and maybe even try your hand at surfing. And hey, keep an eye out for penguins. They're known to waddle around these parts. Make sure to visit the Bocap neighborhood with its brightly colored houses and delicious Cape Malay cuisine, or take a tour of Robben Island, where Nelson Mandela was imprisoned. Chapter 5. Sydney, Australia. G'day mate, let's hit the beach. G'day mates, and welcome to Sydney, Australia. Get ready for sun-drenched beaches, iconic landmarks, and a laid-back vibe that's impossible not to love. First things first, you gotta catch some waves at Bondi Beach, Sydney's most famous stretch of sand. Whether you're a seasoned surfer or just want to soak up the sun, Bondi is the place to be. And for something a little more low-key, check out Manly Beach, accessible by ferry with epic views of the Sydney Opera House. Speaking of the Opera House, you can't miss a chance to see this architectural masterpiece up close and personal. Take a tour, catch a show, or just admire it from afar. It's a sight you won't soon forget. And hey, while you're at it, why not climb the Sydney Harbour Bridge for some panoramic views of the city? Chapter 6. Rome, Italy. Get ready to eat your way through history. Next up, we're traveling back in time to Rome, Italy, a city steeped in history, culture, and some of the most delicious food on the planet. Get ready to explore ancient ruins, throw coins in fountains, and eat your weight in pasta. First things first, you gotta visit the Colosseum, the iconic amphitheater that's a testament to the power of the Roman Empire. Just imagine the gladiatorial battles that took place here centuries ago. And speaking of history, you can't miss the Roman Forum, the heart of ancient Rome, where you can wander among the ruins of temples, basilicas, and Senate buildings. Of course, no trip to Rome is complete without a visit to the Vatican City, the smallest country in the world and the center of the Catholic Church. From creamy carbonara to mouth-watering pizza, every meal is a celebration of Italian flavors. Make sure to indulge in some gelato while you're at it. You won't regret it. Chapter 7. Bali, Indonesia. Find your zen in paradise. Get ready to relax and recharge because we're heading to Bali, Indonesia, the island of the gods. Imagine lush rice paddies, pristine beaches, crystal clear waters, and a spiritual energy that will soothe your soul. First things first, you gotta experience a traditional Balinese massage. Trust me, it's the ultimate way to unwind and de-stress. And for something a little more adventurous, how about trying your hand at surfing in Canggu or diving in Nusa Penida? Visit the iconic Uluwatu Temple, perched on a clifftop overlooking the ocean, or witness a traditional Balinese dance performance. From fresh seafood to flavorful curries, Balinese cuisine is a treat for the senses. Chapter 8. Reykjavik, Iceland. Experience the land of fire and ice. Get ready for an adventure unlike any other because we're heading to Reykjavik, Iceland, the land of fire and ice. Imagine glaciers, volcanoes, geysers, and the magical northern lights dancing across the sky. First things first, you gotta experience the Blue Lagoon, a geothermal spa with milky blue waters that are said to have healing powers. Seriously, it's like taking a bath in another world. And if you're feeling brave, how about exploring an ice cave inside a glacier? Next, it's time to chase those northern lights. Head out of the city lights and into the Icelandic wilderness for a chance to witness this natural light show. And while you're at it, why not go on a glacier hike or explore a lava cave? Reykjavik, the capital city, is a charming and vibrant city with colorful buildings, delicious food, and a thriving arts and culture scene. Make sure to try some traditional Icelandic food like fermented shark if you dare, and warm up with a cup of hot chocolate. Chapter 9. Barcelona, Spain, sun, sand, and Sagrada. Familia. Get ready for a fiesta of color, culture, and delicious food because we're heading to Barcelona, Spain. Imagine stunning architecture, vibrant street life, beautiful beaches, and a city that knows how to live life to the fullest. First things first, you gotta visit the Sagrada Familia, Antoni Gaudí's masterpiece and one of the most unique churches in the world. Seriously, the architecture is mind-blowing. And while you're at it, check out some of Gaudí's other works scattered throughout the city, like Park Güell and Casa Batlló. Next, it's time to hit the beach. Barcelona has some of the best urban beaches in Europe, so grab your swimsuit, soak up the sun, and take a dip in the Mediterranean Sea. And when you're ready for some retail therapy, head to La Rambla, Barcelona's most famous street lined with shops, restaurants, and street performers. Make sure to catch a flamenco show, sample some tapas, and experience the city's legendary nightlife. Chapter 10. Kyoto, Japan. Step back in time in the ancient capital. We're heading back to Japan, but this time to the ancient city of Kyoto. Get ready for a journey through time as we explore serene temples, beautiful gardens, and traditional tea houses. First things first, you gotta visit Fushimi Inari Shrine, a mountainside shrine famous for its thousands of vibrant red torii gates. Seriously, it's like something out of a dream. And while you're in the area, check out Arashiyama Bamboo Grove, a magical forest of towering bamboo stalks. Learn the art of preparing and serving matcha, and immerse yourself in this ancient ritual. And for some peace and tranquility, visit one of Kyoto's many beautiful gardens, like Ryoanji Temple's Zen Garden or the moss-covered grounds of Saihoji Temple. Make sure to try some traditional Kyoto cuisine, like vegetarian shojin ryori or delicate wagashi sweets. Outro, where will you travel in 2025? And there you have it, folks. The top 10 places you need to add to your travel bucket list for 2025. From the futuristic streets of Tokyo to the ancient temples of Kyoto, from the sun-drenched beaches of Bali to the northern lights of Iceland, there's an adventure out there for everyone. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel inspiration.